Hello everyone. How is it going? Hello. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, my friend Jose. Good morning, Monica. Hello, my friends. Luis, nice to see you. How is everyone going? Nice to see you, my friends. Nice to see you. Hello, Pat. Nice to see you also. Hello. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to Masterclass Day 5. And of course, today we are going to talk about Orderflow. Uh, I will try to share with all of you some definitions that I would like you all to know about, but please try to keep it as simple as you can. I know that many times this is quite difficult, especially when we are trying to explain a little bit more complex things. But of course, we are going to summarize at the end so we will be able to have a simple version of what truly order flow is. Hello, Maxi. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Let's not stall the process, of course. Let's go and begin. Of course, day 5, order flow. Uh, Order flow, specifically institutional order flow, is the footprint of the interbank price delivery algorithm, IPTA, as it moves price through a specific cycle of delivery functions. It is not a measure of trading volume, but rather the narrative of which delivery program, buy or sell, the algorithm is currently executing. Let's break down this definition into 4 core components. Hello, my friend Hamzi, also nice to see you, mate. Before I continue, I would like to say to you at this point that it is the reason, it is the way that we are going to use to understand if the indice, the pair that we are trading, is selling or buying. Okay, as simple as it can get. After, in this class, we are going to talk how we are going to define when one program is playing and when not. Number one, the directional program. Order flow is the process of price moving through a sequence of expansions and retracements. So we have bullish order flow, price expands higher and retraces lower into discount arrays support to continue the move up. Bearish order flow, price expands lower, retraces higher into premium arrays resistance to continue the move down. Let's stay put for a moment and let's connect the puzzle. So, what does this mean? We have bullish order flow when price is respecting PD arrays like fair value gaps and breaker blocks, using them as support. Okay. And bearish order flow is when it uses them like resistance. Okay. So as simple as it can get. The curve relationship. A fundamental part of the definition is the relationship between the left side and right side of the market curve. Order flow is the transition of price from previous program, left side, to a current program, right side. It is measured by how current price, right side, interacts with the technical levels, PDRAs, created from the previous move, left side. So, what does this mean? That our previous leg, we don't care in which status it was, we always expect levels from the left side of the curve to either be respected or not being respected, so it can confirm in which state we are. Okay, that's why you will see many times that I would mark from the left side of what's going on the left side. Are triangles, my friends. That's why the triangles is much more important, and to not try to confuse you with the left side and right side of the curves. Remember, price is fractal, my friends. What does this mean? It means when a triangle is formed, when a market maker model or a left side of the curve, right side of the curve is formed, is completed, this is a higher time frame break of structure. Okay, it's just lower time frame break of structure of a higher time frame, but in more details. Okay. Of course, the validation and the invalidation principle. Order flow is defined by the success or failure of PDRAs. In a trading market, order flow is confirmed when supports levels in an uptrend or resistance levels in a downtrend hold and prices continue to expand. In a reversing market, order flow shifts when the algorithm invalidates these levels. For example, if a sell side imbalance that should act as resistance is instead broken and begins acting as support, the order flow has officially shifted from bearish to bullish. Our invalidation level. Understand something. When we are in a sell program, this means that price must break from the left side, for example, of the curve, the fair value gaps and the breaker blocks. And when it breaks a fair value gap from the left side, this means that when this fair value gap transforms into an inverted one, that level must be, it must act like resistance. If it doesn't and it breaks it, this means that we must officially change again our order flow. That's why you will hear me many times when I'm analyzing the markets. If this level holds, then I will continue to be bullish or bearish. That is my validation or invalidation level. Okay. And number 4, we have the balanced delivery. True institutional order flow, 6 balanced price ranges. Order flow is the mechanical process of the market offering both buy side and sell side delivery within the same price range. When one side is missing, the order flow will eventually retrace to fill that gap before the next major example. Also, what is truly a balanced delivery? It is what happens when price truly seeks and takes the level that it is searching for. What happens after that? It just balances any imbalances or any other PDRAs continuing its lower prices or higher prices, but continuing to respect the current order flow. Okay. Here is a really nice example. This is a bullish order flow. Why it is a bullish order flow? Because as you see here, the left side of the curve, but what is price doing? Price is breaking fair value gaps, bearish fair value gaps, but using them as support. Also the same thing with this breaker. What is doing? This was a bearish order block, price broke it, found resistance at this fair value gap, found support at this breaker because it was a broken, it transformed into a breaker. What happened after that? Price broke also this bearish fair value gap, created it as support and continue higher. Okay, when this happens, we are in bullish order flow. And an example of bearish order flow is the exact opposite. I'm not going, of course, to say again what it is doing. Take a moment to look what I'm exactly describing to you. One thing that I want to point is that look over here, price broke this bullish order block, changed its state, and now it was used as resistance. Also, here price reacted at this bullish order fair value gap, resistance, broke it, two resistances, really nice continuation. And here is a very nice question that I would like to make you all. And something that I have noticed in many ICT traders. Why, my friends, not to trade this leg over here, being patient and wait for this leg over here, and you all try to take this first shift? Because here many things can happen. We don't have over here a confirmed change in order flow. That's why we always use our intermediate time frame, either the 1 hour, either the 15-minute, whatever you want. Okay, please be patient. Wait for everything to align so you can take the correct move. This is the biggest problem in ICT traders. In conclusion, institutional order flow is far more than a simple trend. It is the language of the market's internal mechanics. It represents a shift from viewing price as a random series of candles to seeing it as a highly structured, time-dependent delivery process. By understanding the relationship between the left and the right sides of the curve, a trader moves from being a reactive participant to a proactive observer. You learn to stop chasing patterns and start anticipating the algorithm's next move based on how it treats previous support resistance. When you align these price signatures, like breakers and inverted fair value gaps, with the critical element of time, the market noise clears, revealing a clear narrative of where the smart money is truly positioned. Ultimately, mastering order flow is about developing the discipline to wait for the markets to prove its intent. It is the bridge between technical analysis and institutional logic, allowing you to trade with the current of the market rather than against it. Thank you all for your attention one more time. Do you have any questions? Hello, Algo 2.0. Hello, Jasniol. Nice to see you, mate. Maxi, I absolutely agree. I was always the guy trying to take the first shift. Now I wait for the second one and it's so much easier. Exactly. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Any questions, my friends, before I go to the charts? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Before I continue. Any questions? I love this very simple said, but very accurate at the same time. Thank you very much, Maxi. I really appreciate it, especially from you, that you are a 100% ICT trader. I tried one more time to explain this as simple as it can be explained. The most simple view. Let's go to the charts. By the way, let's go to the charts. Whoa. What? Let's begin now that I am at the charts. From our current edge, what happened yesterday? Yesterday we had a bullish candle. We have now taken the previous daily low. So this means that we have 82% that this daily candle will end up being bearish. So, of course, as price is below this line, this daily open, and at the same time the weekly open. Why? Because don't forget, yesterday was a holiday for US. So yesterday and today is one trading day, one trading candle. So this means, for any questions, that the statistics based on this edge have also included all holidays. So the statistics have also days that were holidays. Okay, so we have 82% probabilities that this candle will end bearish. So this means that I'm for sure bearish. What can I see also? I can see over here that price taken London high with this huge 15-minute candle. Remember the fractal model and the fractal model. What do we have over here? We have this really nice liquidity sweep taking what? Over here, an important PDRA. I know that Asian high is not taken, but if I for sure look at, it didn't take it by a tick. Okay, so I'm bearish for the day for sure. If this 15-minute candle engulfs at the end this candle, I will try to take the continuation of the next 15-minute candle. Why this? Because I want also this 1 hour candle to be complete. Look what a huge wick we are seeing over here. Okay, so I won't be surprised. So I want to take the candle 3 formation. Look how is it pushing, and it is pushing without us, of course, as always. As always, we are used to it, market. Okay, any questions on what we just talked about? There's no doubt. Look, price is respecting bearish PDRAs from the right side of the curve. Also, what we are seeing, price broke this bullish fair value gap with a body. Now this is an inverted fair value gap. So what is our target? Our drawn liquidity is this low. So we can form what? Our triangle. I always check my order flow in the 1 hour. My intermediate time frame is 1 hour. I will always take a look also at the 15-minute And I like when I see aligned both order flows, and the 1 hour and the 15-minute. Okay, it's pushing hard. We still have a lot of room to go down. I do 15-minute and 1 hour too. I mostly focus, although, in the 1 hour. Remember, because in the next live stream, we are going to talk about step by step how we are going to create our high probability setups from A to Z. Okay. And after that, we are going to, of course, the masterclass is going to end. Sorry for that. And we are going to talk about it as much as we can, so everyone can have a clear idea, rule base, how we are going to enter, and our final lesson will be how we are going to enter. Step by step, I'm going to leave the entry for the last masterclass, but first I'm going to talk to all of you about how we are going to go step by step until the moment of we're going to trade. Okay. Okay. Any questions, my friends? And please don't forget to support everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for, of course, for all the support you're showing to us. Of course, please, whoever wants to help us even more, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications. It means a lot. Don't forget to go to the website of TTF, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Take a look what is going around, what we launched. You all see the webhook course that we launched. Of course, we can't forget the honors you learn. So much strategies, so many hours of live streaming and teachings, all with such a small price. Don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com, my friends. Algo 2.0 says nice teaching progression made. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm so happy that you are finding value. Pat says the webhook is pretty cool. I'm going to live test it on a demo. I also want to test it. I believe that I will be able soon to launch something for it. We are working upon it all together, so we can maybe be able to have a price action strategy all aligned and help you all to webhook if you're having problems executing. Algo 2.0 says I will probably also be testing it somehow. Well, it has many usages, my beloved friends. It has many usages. It can also be connected with levels, but you must manually set the levels. It's not quite so easy, to be honest, but I believe there will be a way to I believe that there will be a way to be able to capitalize upon it. Give me a sec, because I'm trying to connect also my accounts. Trying to connect my accounts. Okay, it's pushing very, very hard. This is the reality of things. It took also this low, creating a break of structure, of course. This, what is this, my friends? This was a bullish order block that caused this move up. What is this currently? This is also, if it breaks with a body, this will be a breaker. So if I want to take a continuation, this will be the area that I want to execute from. Okay. Okay. Let me mark also, because it is not yet a breaker block. I will, if it doesn't break it with body, I will erase this box. Okay. Okay. I create. Pat says I created my own indicator on TradingView with Pine, so see how well it does. Well, I hope it works, my friend, and I mean this. I don't have the knowledge to create an indicator, unfortunately. I don't know if you used any any AI to help you. I have an idea what I would like to trade, so I will give it a try. My unpair price is pushing so hard. Yes, it is indeed. Keep all your progress. Sounds very interesting indeed. I have experience with EAs, so it was pretty straightforward. Okay, okay. I don't have at all experience with EAs. This is truth. This is the truth. So I'm happy that you were able to make it. Okay, berries for sure and break the Asian low. Yes, yes, okay. Yeah, pushing super hard. I wasn't able to get in. Unfortunately, maybe I will see another setup, but we hit pre-market low now. Okay, yes, I agree. I believe that we are going for the draw down here and complete the market maker sell model. As I said, this will be the area that I'm going to search for any potential trades. If, of course, the candle ends with a body and breaking this low. I'm in second bullet for today. I used Chat GPT to help me. Okay. It took about 3 hours to get it working. Okay, perfect. ChatGPT works decently well for PineScript, but it's not the best. Okay, okay. Thanks for the advice, mate. I will for sure take a look at it. I'm very interested in how I can make PineScript, how I can make webhooks work. Everyone, we must don't lie, my friends. Everyone is searching for the easiest way to be able to capitalize on the markets. Okay, I love my time. I would really love to be able to have even more free time. Uh, but of course, I will test it very extensively. I want for sure want to give it time to see that it works for at least 6 months in order for me to put real capital upon it, or at least 2 months. I know my systems, I know my edge. I will need even more intraday edges like DRIDR. I have two more that I'm going to introduce to all of you. Also, more intraday, because the edge that I showed to all of you is more generic. It's for the whole day, but I have in mind more session biases to introduce to all of you. Maybe based on upon that, I will try to find something. I will try to find something. Let's see. Okay, power of three. Unfortunately, I would like to see a small pullback, at least towards the equilibrium. I won't lie to you guys. This is a very nice fair value gap that I would like to see price. This is a very nice bearish fair value gap. I would love to see price over here. Also, it is really nice. Look, this is the breaker block from the 1 minute. This is an area that I would love to see price. This area over here, I would love to see it. If it comes up here, I will for sure execute. Remember from the fractal model, look, here was the candle that swept liquidity. This candle engulfed. So we would like to trade candle 3 for a continuation. Okay. Trading a continuation. I'm looking for Louis says I'm looking for a fib rotation back to the 0.5 of the recent push. Somehow I don't think it will make it that far backwards. No one knows this is the truth. Okay. Maxi says, but it's okay when getting into Pine. In the past, I did a lot of coding for myself there. So I was able to create an indicator as well, but I couldn't hook it up with the stop loss logic I built yet. Yes, okay. Oh, there's your close. Okay. Maxi says, yeah, sure, having something on the side that just executes, it's awesome. I am thinking about a simple DeLorean entry with my own bias on the side next to my regular trading. Well, it is, even if you don't believe it or not, it is easy from, of course, the guys that know about coding. It is easy to participate a simple price action pattern into PineScript and create an indicator that is based on patterns. So I believe that also a price action entry model can be used for this kind of job. It can also be used. It can also be used. Okay. We needed to pull back a little bit more. I won't lie to you guys. I would like to see it a little bit more, pulling back a little bit more. There could be, I don't want to see a pullback. There is also fair value gap inside the breaker. Where? I don't see it. I don't see over here a fair value gap. This is the fair value gap I'm looking at, and this is the breaker also. There could be your entry right now. Inside, you mean the yes, yeah, I understand. No, that's not the area that I'm interested in. Why? Because we are far in discount. I would like to see price at least come back to more equilibrium prices. Although if you're in a trade, I hope it melts and lets me out of the markets. But remember, don't never forget that price moves in waves. So this means that from the moment that we are not in this push or I'm not jumping in because I'm seeing heavily priced pairs. In order for me to participate in a continuation, I would like, of course, price to come back to premium so I will be able to sell at a better price. Because if I enter when markets are pushing, I'm just chasing the market. I don't like chasing the market. That's why if I will enter from somewhere over here. Covering the golden zone. But as I said, I will enjoy and I would love to see you win. This will be my entry. 70 points. So much volatility. So much volatility. Question to all, says Louis. I'm having issues paper trading on TradingView today. Anyone else having a problem? I didn't try to take a trade yet, but I believe that there is no issue. I believe, of course. I'm not so sure, but I believe. Algo 2.0 says, forgot my steamed buns. They were proving price was too interesting. Now I have monster steamed buns. I just got a message saying paper trading maintenance. Okay, probably. Okay. Maybe one of their servers is down. That's why you're having this problem. Probably, I don't know. I'm not so sure, but I believe so. I believe so. Please, my friends, don't forget to support. Hit the like button. Let me also enable this. Okay. Price, of course, is bearish. We have bearish order flow. We have an extra confluence that our edge says that by 82% today we are going to have a bearish candle. So we are bearish for the day, searching for our continuation. Who knows? We can be lucky and everything go to our plan and take a really nice short. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. There you have it from TradingView. We are doing some brief daily maintenance. Paper trading will be back really soon. Thanks for your patience. Maxi says, I'm in short now of the last 1 minute fair value gap. Okay, Maxi, I understand the reason. But as I said previously, I'm not interested in entering if price doesn't come near equilibrium. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting, which sucks as I'm profit on a long. Okay, bummer. That's a bummer. I liked it, but we will see. Okay, I'm seeing that price is heavily bearish. We are, of course, inside this 15-minute breaker. Why not, my friend? Why not? I also see the potential, but as I said, I am more interested in seeing more bearish price action, although I understand the reason behind your entry. Maxi and I are kings of FOMO. Okay. Kings of FOMO. That was nice. Kovi Miran says, will the full video be available after it ends? I missed 30 minutes. Of course it will be, my friend. It will be in our public YouTube. All these live streams, these masterclass is in our public YouTube in the live videos section, the live streaming section. So over there you will find all the master classes from 1 to today to day 6. All are uploaded after exactly, even now that we are speaking, you can rewind the live stream and see it from the beginning. If you, of course, don't want to miss our live trading over here, you can rewind and see what I said in the beginning. Maxi says it's not FOMO when it's based on rules, but of course I get it. No comment. You're welcome, Kovi Miran. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. What do the markets have for us? This was the best comment, lol. I can make new rules appear out of nowhere. Can you do the same? Of course I can. I can also explain that this bearish or bullish order block wasn't breaking because Superman created it and because they are consolidating price so they can build more liquidity, and the move will happen in about 3 to 4 minutes. And I will take this trade now because here we have a formation of a new bearish order block, and because the institutional order flow says that we can sell also in discount, I will take the continuation. Was I good? Was I good? Of course, I'm joking, of course, my friends. I'm not judging anyone, I'm joking. But you must understand that many times we make mistakes because of, even if we're not understanding that we are in a FOMO state. Okay. And not exactly FOMO that I really want to trade. I'm meaning that because we are seeing this huge sell-off, it is easy to fall in mistakes. I really not judging anyone, of course, but this is where we must have rules, and I learned it the hard way when I was trading SMC. Okay, because I have jumped in these kind of moves many times. I know how it is, I know how it feels, and that's why now that we are trading exclusively price action, that's why I said that I want to see the pullback. Why? Because what I said previously, it has a small dose of true. Over here we have liquidity. Okay. Also over here we are building liquidity. I would like to see, for example, the sweep of this mini accumulation, come and tag rebalance this fair value gap, find resistance at this breaker, and then continue lower. And also I can take much more RR if I be patient using this logic. Okay, I'm not saying that I don't like being part of this move. Of course I would like to be part of this move. Of course I would like to be in a trade now, but because I did these late entries a lot of times, and most of the times I get smacked from the markets. That's why I said I must be patient. Okay, that's why. Pat says I like the pullback idea at least to 24, 5, 15. Okay, you're probably, Pat, you're using CFDs. Okay, yes, probably. Maxi says, agreed, I make most mistakes because of that, and you're totally right. I mean this, Maxi, and that's why I'm pointing out some things, because trust me, I have done these mistakes. I have done all of these mistakes one by one, trying to chase the markets, fearing that I will lose the whole move. But the logic of the market, that's why we talked about previously in order flow that price must come to premium and continue. Price moves in waves. Price moves, creates its own small triangles in all the time frames. That's why we must have the same logic even if we are trading in the lower time frames. So in this situation, after this huge push, entering down here, I'm deeply in discount. So this means that some traders have taken profits down here. And if they want to continue selling, or an institution wants to sell, it for sure needs a better price. And this better price will come towards the equilibrium. I'm not trying to play that I'm a smartass, okay? And I mean this. I would never do this. I would never do this. I would never do this. Price came now to the fair value gap. Now, I'm not going to enter directly, of course. I'm again going to wait for the shift again. Okay. I'm aware that price is in this breaker block. I'm aware that price is in this fair value gap. Now I want to see for sure. Now I want for sure to see price breaking one of these bullish PDRAs or something else. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I was fortunate to get out at break even, but I can already see mistakes that I made. Perfect, my friend. That is the most important. That is the most important. That you identified the mistakes you did. And you're not chasing it one more time. Louis says, I'm shocked at how close it is to the 0.5 mark. It is exactly at the equilibrium. Okay. And now is the area where I would like to see price shift again. So, for example, if I see this bullish fair value gap over here break, I will be interested in shorting and go for a 2 or a 3 hour trade. Look where price is reacting with your own eyes. We'll turn on this and work on improving it. Okay, my friend. Okay, Maxi. Well done, my friend. But that's a nice pullback. It's looking good. Yes, I like it also, my friend. I like it also. I would really like to see okay. Let me check a little bit. Let me check. If it breaks, as I said, this fair value gap, I'm going to set an I'm going, of course, to short. If, of course, it breaks it. Why? Because it will show the weakness again of the bullish PDRAs to hold. Of course, I'm going to be generous in my stop loss. If it breaks, of course, and I will go for a 1 to 2. But as you see, we are not having the break of the fair value gap yet. That's why even being patient to the tick is very, very important. Maxi says, I'm stopping for today. The main move I want to see already happened. So I'm happy to stay out and come back tomorrow with a clean mind again. Very nice mindset, of course, my friend Maxi. Very nice decision. If you believe that your edge is not there, of course, the most wise thing to do is to Okay, this is now an inverted fair value gap. Let's see. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen, my friends. Is it going to tag us? Isn't. Are we going to stay out of the move? And look what the logic of a trap is, because here many ICT traders saw this as a shift and they are entering from this breaker. Look, but what happened to them? They are trapped. They are trapped. 3 8s. I must go to the casino, my friends. 3 8s. I must go to the casino. I must go to the casino. Have a nice day, mate. Have a nice day, Maxi. Really, really. Thanks for joining, my friend. Thanks for joining. You are now trading my system. If I would not be in already, I would be in now. Okay. I'm happy that I'm copying your system, my friend Algo 2.0. Okay. So every time, my friends, when I'm live streaming, it's like everyone is not. I have tons of notifications when I end the stream. Algo 2.0 is asking, are you already in or did you set up a limit order? I set up a limit order, my friend. I never enter based on FOMO. I wait always price to come to me. And it is, I many time enter on market, but when I'm copy trading all my accounts, I want always to set limit order so you can get me in a nice price. And the markets are living without me. If it goes to take profit, of course, I'm going to close the order. And let's take a look at the 15-minute. Look how the 15-minute is looking. It is 100% respecting the 15-minute breaker over here. We were totally aligned with the order flow. That is the most important that we must keep from today. That we were 100% aligned with the order flow. At least in my eyes, that is the most important, that I was aligned with the order flow. It is so important for me, and I mean this. I don't like limit orders with these extremely sharp value gap. They usually run so quick. I open once the candle closes the inverted fair value gap. Okay, I totally understand. As I said, I love when the market comes to me. I hate when I need to chase when I press the market button, the market execution, I feel that I'm chasing the markets at that moment and I don't like it at all. This bullish fair value gap holded price. Let's make it a little more thicker. I can also change the color if you want. Let's make it blue. Let's make it let's make it blue. I must think more about the 15-minute time frame into a different demo. Okay. Well, yes, in my eyes and from all my experience, if you have the alignment of the 1 hour 15-minute, the 1 minute execution will be a joke. And I mean this. Louis says, I couldn't help myself, so I had to jump into a different demo account and trade the short. Target hit, I'm now out for the day. Perfect, Louis. Congratulations. Well done, my friend. Well done. Pat says, Algo 2.0, 15 minutes is very nice for intraday trading, less noise. I agree. You can catch very nice moves when you're trading the 15 minute. I agree 2000%. I agree. Well, I believe that price didn't want to tag us. It's going to live without us. I insist that it is heavily bearish. It's okay. We will live without being tagged. It's okay. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, of course. You're also Pat. Well done. Pat is also in a trade in a demo account. Well done, Pat. Well done. Algo 2.0 says alignment of 1 hour and 15 minutes is something I never looked at. That is actually a very nice idea to do. A very good idea to do. I only looked at 1 hour and 5 minutes. Well, it is a small hack. Of course, the correct time frame alignment is 1 hour to the 5 minute. I am using also the 15 minute because I need a much more quicker order flow to align. Remember, we are trading indices, we only need 40 to 50 points in order to change our life. So I need quick and fast moves. That's why when I have these moves aligned with the 15-minute and 1 hour order flow, it makes it even more lethal and helps me to capitalize upon all these moves. I moved break even. I don't know if this support will be respected or broken. No one knows. That's the truth. I believe. Let me cancel my order. Unfortunately, we weren't tagged. It is what it is, of course. We will leave. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, he didn't want us to enter. I could enter at this inverted fair value gap also, but now also the DRIDR, the initial balance has also formed, so I will be patient and see what will happen. Very good, very good. What is your opinion? It's going to melt? What do you guys believe? DRIDR is very trumpety. No, in my eyes, remember, Asia and London create the pattern of the day. This is Asia, this is London. We have a clear bearish expansion model. Because New York came and took the London DR high, and look where it reacted from. Magic. Okay. Always the patterns are formed based on Asia and London. Okay. So this means we have a clear bearish expansion model. Also, the RIDR told us that we would have a bearish day. TP hit. Well done, Pat. Well done, my friend. Well done. Bearish all the way. I'm going for the deep, nice pull below. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Perfect, my friends. I hope you are right. Well, I won't lie to you. Based on the levels of the RIDR, the level, look, everything aligns one more time. Look, this is the 0.5, the most high probability take profit level. Between these two, look what we have. We have our drawn liquidity that will form the market maker sell model over here. So I love it. I believe that it is going to melt. I won't lie to you. I believe that it's going to melt. I have all, look how many confluences I had all together stacked upon. For some reason, the power of 3 indicator has a small problem today. It has a small problem, but okay. Okay. You see, we didn't have the confirmation. It didn't want to break it with a body. So we must wait for the next 5-minute candle to form in order to have a clear indication that we are for sure bearish for the session. We have everything aligned, bearish order flow, bearish edge, bearish DRIDR. Everything is bearish in my eyes. Okay. Yeah, Pat is nailing it nowadays, my friend Luis. He's nailing it. I hope it also, my friend Algo. I hope also as I will have a really nice DRIDR entry. We will see. I'm patient, of course. I'm patient to see what will happen. I'm patient. But I'm being extremely patient and really taking my time to take the trades. Everything needs to line up. Not trading sometimes is a good trade. Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say to everyone is that the only thing that any trader needs is if he's trading indices 40 points in on Nasdaq can change your life. 20 pips or 10 pips can change your life also if you are trading forex pairs. Trust me, you don't need a lot of things in order for things to change your life. Small moves. Don't forget to build the trading idea. Don't forget to have set rules one by one and follow them closely. What was that? So much volatility, my friends. What's going on? Uh, aim trading view is back to paper trading. My long closed out with significant profit. Well done, well done. Algo, I'm break even with my trade, but for now I'm not planning or doing anything else with my stop loss. Perfect, nice decision. Very, very nice decision. Very, very nice decision. The markets, although are extremely volatile, don't worry. I didn't do anything. Did you, Algo, did you erase your messages? I didn't do anything. But for system 3.3 to 5 pips, no more or less. Well, I agree. Ah, okay, okay. I was afraid that I pushed something and I erased your messages. Sorry. Okay. I thought I wrote I pushed something and erased your. I'm happy that I didn't do anything stupid. Because I'm not such a good guy with technology, so I'm careful not to do stupid things. Okay. Interesting stuff going around. Do we have a confirmation? Yes, we have our bearish confirmation. Uh, where could we enter now? It's a very good question. Okay. This is a really nice bullish order block. This is also a breaker. What is going on? This is a really nice area, a breaker, very nice. I don't trust it for a reason. I don't know why. Uh-huh. This could be a really nice area for me to enter. Let's see. I will monitor a little bit price. Jose Barreto says, thank you, my friend. I will watch your stream later. Thank you so much for visiting, my friend, for stepping by. Thank you for joining, my friend. Kovin Miran says, Alex, this is my first time on your stream. I'm wondering if Nasdaq is the only pair you trade. It is the only pair I'm trading, my beloved friend. This doesn't mean that I'm not able to trade other pairs. It's just with Nasdaq, I have the feeling of it. It's my favorite pair, and I have been trading it a long time now. I like its volatility. I like its movement. I quite understand it. I quite understand all the relationships around it. That's why, and for a long period, I was forced to trade futures because I'm a US person. So see it as a need. Call it whatever you want. I love NQ, and I'm trading it exclusively. Yes, this is the true answer. I'm exclusively trading NQ. Of course, if you ever want, my friend Kovi Miran, it is my pleasure to analyze other pairs that you want me to look at, like gold, Euro USD, whatever you want. I'm able to analyze it and give you all a direction if you want. We will hold the stream for a little bit more. I don't like this choppy price action. I would like to see a liquidity grab, for example, for me to enter. It's still inside all of this price action. Of course, for one more time, I can still just be an observer of the market. I'm used to it, especially when I'm live streaming. It is something very, very usual for me. Who knows? Kovi Miran says, I understand. Thanks for the answer. The important thing is that I can see and understand what you're looking at and what you're searching for. I'm interested in your opinion on Euro USD and GBP USD. Well, the problem on these pairs currently is that suddenly we have, I don't understand the reason why, but we have today a strength on DXY. You see that price is probably going to break this bullish fair value gap. Let me erase this so it doesn't, of course, interact us. But look what I will do if I add over here DXY. Give me a sec, please, to fix things. Look, price, dollar suddenly has strength. Okay, and it is pushing hard higher. I believe that price, of course, is overall bullish on Euro USD. The same thing, of course, is always on GBP USD. There's no difference. Overall, of course, we are bullish. In my opinion, I believe that this level is very, very important for price. Okay, the 98, based on the DXY, the 98.000. Also, the same thing, 118 is a very important 118, yes, 1.18 is a very important price for Euro USD. Overall, of course, I'm bullish. Of course, I'm expecting higher prices. No doubt upon it. Upon this, of course, as we talked about previously, and for our invalidation levels, if I see this level broken on DXY or this level on Euro USD, I will anticipate, of course, higher prices and lower prices for Euro USD. Okay, because you know that the difference between DXY is the dollar strength. It is an index that shows how strong the dollar is. So this means that if price is if dollar is strong, Euro USD, GU, and all the pairs against USD will be weak, so they will drop. So we will expect lower prices, clearly. I hope that this helped you. If you want something more intraday, we can take the time to talk about it. Hope. What is NQ doing? What is NQ doing, my friends? Of course, we took the pullback that we wanted. Price is going crazy. That's the truth, my friend Algo 2.0. But now we had the liquidity grab that we wanted. Here, price accumulated. Why not to try to take a nice short from here? Let's see. What is your opinion? Miran asks, what is your opinion about gold? Well, my friend, the same thing. The same. Why I'm selling why I'm saying the same thing? Because after this huge impulsive move upside, look what price has done. Let me erase all of this. Look what this parabolic price action has happening all this time on gold. Look what this huge sell-off that happened at the beginning of the month. In my eyes, price shifted over here. We can see it more clearly in lower time frames. Look what we have over here. This was the last bullish 4-hour order block. These two down close candles. Look where price is reacting all this time. I'm expecting in general on I'm expecting in general price to pull back even more. That's why be careful. At least for price to come and take this low, I'm sure expecting price to come down and take this low. But we must be patient. No one knows what will happen. If we see an also strong dollar, because lately they are quietly desynced, they are not synced so much. From an order flow perspective, the order flow is clearly bearish, but be careful in general. This would be my current draw on liquidity. 4,400 would be the level that I would look for price going. And all of this because look how price has been respecting this level. Back to NQ. What is going on? Price is going crazy. Price is going crazy. We will be patient to see what? I will be patient to see the shift of the 1 minute order flow again. That is what I'm expecting to see. Here we created also this bullish order block. We have also this fair value gap that held price. I would like to see the break of this fair value gap so I can indicate a change in the order flow of the 1 minute, because the 15 minute remains bearish, 1 hour remains bearish, everything still remains bearish. DR perspective, this would be a really nice trade in my eyes. I never touching gold again, burned me way too many times. Well, I believed all of us, and the worst thing is that we are seeing around the whole internet that traders are trading again gold because it is in a trend, making huge profits. Well, of course, because you are FOMO trading commodities, trading them up, and now that the price is gold is going down, they're trying again to long gold. They are losing, and no one is showing their profits anymore. So simple. Algo 2.0 says, I would like to see that break as well. I'm so happy that our opinion agrees, my friend Algo. Okay. Let's see what will happen. We will be patient. Of course, I'm going to end the stream in a little bit because we have a few jobs to do. Because we are also, don't forget, except of traders, except of educators, we are all, I am parent, I'm a businessman, I'm a husband, I'm everything. Once in my life, I'll try to be intelligent and follow what everybody I know says about gold without getting burned myself. I'm happy, and please don't touch. There's no need. There's no need. There's no need, my friend Algo, to experiment with gold. Although I'm going to introduce to all of you, especially for London, a really nice edge on gold. I won't lie to you guys, I don't trade gold, but I was so amazed with the stats. That's why I want to introduce to all of you, because I know that we have many traders that are trading gold. So I thought that I must introduce to all of them. You say no, Artie says no, many more say no. Well, yes, first of all, gold is much more manipulated than indices. It is much more volatile than indices. You can see suddenly huge liquidity grabs on this pair from nowhere. No true reason on why it does the spikes, but if you are in a trade, that spike can ruin your account. Trust me. Miran says, my wife trade only gold last 5 years and she's trading is her only salary. Thanks, Alar, for your opinion. Well, as I said, I know many traders trading gold. I don't. I'm happy that your wife is making money from gold, and if she has a strategy that makes money and you're able to follow it, why not you to follow what your wife is doing so successfully? It's the same thing. Your wife or anyone that trades gold, like Pat's brother, if you are feeling truly the pair, then of course you can trade anything. You must be able to feel it. That's my opinion. If you are, I have heard also from many traders that they're not able to trade indices like I do. They prefer forex pairs. Okay, if you are feeling very well, me personally for many years I was trading exclusively Euro USD. My friends, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm expecting this level, as I said, to break so I can probably enter in a trade. I will end the stream. I hope that you all enjoyed. Please, if you want to support, don't forget, my friends, to hit the like button. It means a lot for all of us. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you found value. See you all publicly on Friday for Masterclass Day 6. And of course, privately on Thursday all together. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. See you all on Friday.